Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on lesson 6 of our uke book, and today we are going to be learning about minor chords. So far you've learned about major chords. Major chords usually sound happy and bright, but the minor chords can be thought of as sadder emotional quality. Okay, so they have a darker sound. And it says here, you will learn more about the structures that create these sounds a little bit later. So on page number 24, we have a list of some minor chords that are in open position on the ukulele. Open position meaning open strings and the first 4 frets, okay? So let's go ahead and review these one at a time. And remember, when learning these chords, let's go ahead and do one finger at a time. We're going to practice fingering them together. Okay, so let's start off with the first one there, which is A minor. A minor, finger number 2, place it there on string G, fret 2. Make sure that you can hear it clearly when plucking that string. And that's the only fret to hold. Let's go ahead now and pluck each individual string one at a time. And now for a strum. We're going to go ahead now and press hard, release, or mute. Hard, down, release, mute. Down, release. Down, release. Good. So practice holding it down and muting, or just simply letting go. So when you press down, that's in order to create the sound there. But then when you let go, it sounds like a mute. So that's A minor. Practice that a few times, get to know it a little bit. Let's now get to know the next one. Finger number 1 on string 3, on string E there, and finger number 2 on string G, and then finger number 3 there on string C. Let's review those one at a time again. Okay, making sure that they all sound clear, and then a strum. Let's give it a few strums there. Release, 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 release. The next chord is going to be E minor. Fret 2 on string A, fret 2, string A, which is finger number 1. Fret 3, string E, and then, which is finger number 2. Finger number 3 now on fret number 4. Wow. Fret number 4, string C. And then, of course, string G is going to remain open. Let's go ahead and pluck these one at a time, starting from the top. And that gives it the quality there. Very good. Now let's strum them a few times. Down, release, down, release, down, release. Doing that a few times to get used to them. So these are the 3 first minor chords that we're going to be learning for the first page. We'll learn the other ones as well, but for it's only a minor inconvenience, we're only going to be working with those 3 chords. So it says here to get familiar with A minor, D minor, and E minor, we're going to use these ones. It says here, notice a couple of things, that the chord diagrams, they're not shown here. It says here that many chords charts for songs only show the names of the chords and not the little diagram. Sometimes in music you may see the little diagrams with the frets and the finger numbers over the frets and the strings. But this one here, we want to get used to seeing only chord symbols, and you have to memorize what these chords are. Okay? Now let's go ahead and take a look here. It says here there is a new strum pattern to try. 3 quarter notes and 2/8 notes. Down, 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 up. Now let's go ahead and clap that rhythm first before we start to clap it. Sorry, before we start to strum it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And that's going to continue throughout the entire piece, just like that. Let's go ahead now and take a look at these chords. We're going to place our fingers in position of the neck. Let's prepare for the easiest A minor chord. There is the first one. We're going to strum each measure very slowly. Then we're going to take some time to get to the next chord. We're going to finger it. And remember, when fingering these chords, try to bring all of the fingers down at the same time. As we learn, I know it may take time to do it, and we're going to do it one at a time, but eventually be able to bring all the fingers down together. For D minor and E minor, there are 3 fingers to bring down. A minor, just the 1. Okay, so here we go. Let's start from the very beginning. A minor first, finger 2 on string G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up. That's the first measure. So from there, we're going to go ahead and finger now D minor. So it's very easy to finger D minor. From finger 2, we just bring down 3 and 1, just like that. Practice doing that one at a time. A minor, D minor. A minor, D minor. A minor, D minor. Going back and forth, getting to know the feeling of these chords. Loose, strong. Loose, strong. All right, let's go ahead now and strum D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. And then A minor again. We simply release like we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up. The next chord is going to be a little bit more challenging because it requires a new type of layout. From here, we bring down 1, 2, and 3 in like a diagonal, in an angle, like a little ramp. And so let's practice doing that one at a time first, but then let's go ahead and try practicing that together. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So doing that just like that, also moving from A minor to E minor. Let's practice that. A minor, E minor. A minor, E minor. A minor, E minor. Practicing going back and forth. Let's go ahead and play this E minor chord now. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And then from there, we practiced this already, going from E minor to A minor. Down, 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 up, down. And there you have it. It's only a minor inconvenience. After we are becoming more comfortable with fingering these chords, let's go ahead and put them all together one after another. Okay, so we're still going to take a little bit of hesitation, but remember, try to bring all of the fingers down together and not one at a time. You can practice doing that one at a time as you learn, but when we are playing real music, try to bring them down together, just like that. Okay, let's go ahead now from the beginning, A minor first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. Again. go to the next one, down together. Back up. Okay, so we took some time to prepare to get to from one chord to another with hesitations. Now, let's see if we can get rid of those hesitations. Here we go. Starting from the beginning, counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes. Back down. And there you have it. Okay, so those are the first 3 minor chords that we are going to be learning for this section. Please practice them very carefully, very slowly. Yes, one at a time, spelling them out, but eventually bringing them all down together, just like that. Okay, so let's practice that, and we will see you at part 2 for lesson 6 in the next video.